Hi, everybody. I'm Tori.
I'm Courtney, and we're your bitch pack friends.
Did you realize that we forgot to do that last time? I did.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, it was just like we're
Sorry.
back.
My bad. We're back. We're back, and
Yeah.
today we are talking the hottest story, I think, in pop culture news. Lana Del Rey got married to a guy
Gator
named
man.
Jeremy Dufresne, the Gator Man. She's 39. He is 47, I think, or 49. In his late
No big deal.
40s.
No big deal.
Yeah, don't worry about it. And everyone is shocked because he's like a normie. He's a normie in the sense that he's not like rich and famous. He doesn't seem like a normal, boring guy, though, to me. But I was
No,
surprised. Do you have any thoughts? What was your gut reaction to this news?
I think I wasn't like super surprised. I think she's always been different than like other famous people.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's weird. If I was rich and famous and like a hot singer, I would want a hot guy. Like obviously I would want somebody nice, checking all the boxes, but I guess it's hard to say when you're just a normal person.
Yeah. So the story is that they met. So she was doing a show in Louisiana or something, 2019, and she took one of these alligator rides, and he was the tour guide. So he owns this alligator tour company in Louisiana. She took a ride, they hit it off, they've been talking. He was engaged to somebody else, which is a little sus.
Not very nice.
And I guess they've officially been together for like a month, and then they just got married. So a little bit
Yeah,
of an unconventional romance, to say the least.
yeah.
He
I
also has a
guess.
couple kids with his previous fiance.
Right. Well, I didn't know those facts.
Okay.
It's not very nice.
Yeah, I read a bunch of stories of like all these women who dated a guy like forever, like a decade, and then he was always like, I'm just not ready to get married, blah blah blah. We'll get married eventually. And then they break up, and then he marries somebody else like 3 months later.
Hmm.
And I don't know if that's a super common story, but it seems like it happens sometimes.
It happens for
Yeah.
sure, and I think that's because the guy is just really not feeling it in the first place,
Mm-hmm.
but like feels like he has to commit to this person for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But
But I think, sorry, go ahead.
while we're on that question, since you were talking about him being engaged and having kids, you know how Ariana was just like absolutely destroyed for going for that guy who just had the baby? Is Lana getting anything like that?
I don't think that she's getting as much hate as Ariana Grande got. I don't think she's really getting, it doesn't seem like she's getting a lot of hate. And I think technically he was broken up with his fiance before they got together.
Okay, so there's the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no. Are you on Ariana Grande's side? You feel like she's being bullied?
No, she's not being bullied. This has been like
Because that's like the
her
definition of a
style for a
homewrecker.
long time. And she's done it multiple times, right? She wrote a song literally saying, break up with your girlfriend or whatever. I'm bored, something. I don't know. I don't listen to music.
Well, yeah, Avril Lavigne has a song like that too, Girlfriend, but that's just playful. She doesn't mean it.
It's Avril. Come on.
Yeah, I don't, it doesn't seem like it's as malicious. And it seems like, I mean, I don't know. If there was any funny business, like if he was cheating on this girl with Lana or whatever, like, that's not cool. But also, like, if you're engaged for 12 years, like, maybe you're not supposed to be married, you know?
Chances are you're never getting married if the engagement lasts that long.
Yeah. But yeah, so he's a normal dude. I bet in like real life, when he's at the bar, I bet he's like the most handsome guy at the bar.
You think so?
But like,
okay, I've only seen one picture where I was like, is this accurate? Is this him or is somebody being funny?
yeah, but I think he's not like, obviously he's not like movie star famous. So he's like walking the red carpet with her and he looks out of place. He looks goofy. But I
Yeah.
bet if you just
I
saw him
haven't
at
seen that.
Lowe's or something, you'd be like, "Oh, that guy's pretty cute."
He's handsome.
Yeah.
I bet it. So he just does tours, like he drives a boat around and shows you gators.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so I'm
Like
trying
in the
to help
swamp.
myself
Oh
be
my gosh,
attracted to that
Courtney,
job.
you could, when you go to New Orleans later this month, you could do an alligator tour with him.
Is that where he is?
Yeah, he's in
Mr. Lana
Louisiana.
Del Rey?
Yeah.
All right, I'm only there for like 2 days,
Okay.
and like 4 of those hours are taken up by the Eras tour, but
Okay.
I'll try to squeeze it into our busy schedule because I also want to do
Okay.
like a graveyard tour. But
Oh, that'd be so
yeah,
cool.
I bet his tour. I bet it's hard to get on that boat now. I
Yeah,
bet he's
it's
popular.
probably,
I'm gonna
yeah.
look into it though. I thought he was. I figured he was like in Florida.
I don't know if he's like in New Orleans, but I mean, I feel like it's worth looking into
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna Google it
research.
for research.
Yeah, but okay, so I think you're right that Lana is like not, she's not conventional. She does her own thing. She's not afraid to be a little weird. I also think, like, you know how there are so many people who just like don't get that Selena Gomez is dating Benny Blanco, and they're just like, I just don't get it. Like, why would someone like her date someone like him? And it's like,
Hmm.
cuz he's being freaking nice to her. Like,
Do you know how hard it is to find a guy who is just nice and has other qualities you're attracted to?
yeah, like she finds him attractive. Maybe not the most physically attractive person, but he's kind to her. He's like good at his job. Like he's fun to be around, and people are just like, I can't believe this. I feel like it's the same thing with this Jeremy guy. All he had to do was be nice to her, and she's like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, this is incredible.
Yes. Do you know what's more attractive than a beautiful face is the way you treat somebody?
Wow,
The more you know.
that's right. I feel like people really undervalue that. Or really guys especially, like literally does not compute for them that like like a physically unattractive person could ever get
Yeah.
someone who's, you know, famous and beautiful. I'm
Hmm.
like, it's not that hard. Literally just be nice.
It literally one step.
Be nice and tell them that you like them and you're basically
Yeah.
married.
But there are good looking guys who know that and
That's
they
true.
were raised well.
That's true.
I don't know what happens to the guys who never catch on to that. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
What is it? What do they say? Nature versus nurture?
Nature versus nurture.
Guess we'll
I don't
never know.
I don't know what those guys do. They join fantasy football leagues.
Hey, my husband's on Fantasy Football League, okay?
Sorry.
Easy.
He's
Watch
great.
out.
He's a great guy.
He's great.
Yeah, but I think they're going to be great. I think that's going to be unconventional. I'm curious about where they're going to live. Like, are they going to live in Louisiana? Where does she
In
live?
the
Probably New
swamp.
York.
You think
In a
so?
swamp. Yeah, I don't know. I just assumed she lived in New York, but maybe not. Maybe LA or something.
Probably a couple different places.
She's probably got houses.
Hmm.
I wonder if Taylor Swift had anything to do with this, because you know how she like took Lana under her wing a few months ago.
Yeah, but go ahead. There were so many people who thought Lana hated Taylor during the entire thing.
Well, she did look physically uncomfortable most of the time, but
100% of the time.
I don't feel like that was because she hated Taylor. I think she was just uncomfortable with
Yes.
life.
Yes. But yeah, I don't, now that we're talking about it, I don't think she enjoys being famous. I think she likes being able to sing and perform, but everything else that comes along with it, I think she hates it.
Yeah. And do you think you would like being famous?
It seems fun from over here, but I can't, like, if I see somebody at the grocery store, I hide. Like somebody I know, I avoid that. So strangers like coming up to me and wanting to talk, I wouldn't handle that well.
Okay. Yeah. And then like having high expectations for this interaction that they're going to talk about for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, you're gonna get canceled for not wanting to talk to somebody while you're eating your spaghetti dinner.
Yeah. Okay. That wouldn't be great. I think I could handle it. But,
You could,
you
but
know,
you're
I
friendlier than I
don't
am.
know. I don't know sometimes, but people are annoying. And
People are so annoying.
some people are just mean. Like some people actually like are big fans and they want to, you know, tell you how much they love them, and other people
Hmm.
just
want you to
They
die.
just want to take a selfie with you, and then they don't care. Yeah, they don't care about you.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
That's true.
I think I'm satisfied with my current level of fame, I suppose. But
Yeah, I think Sia did it right. Where like she hid her face from most people. Like there are, I'm sure, plenty of like I can picture her face now, but for the longest time I had no idea what she looked like.
yeah. Okay. I wonder how difficult that is with a manager to be like, I just don't want you to ever show my face.
Well, and it also seemed highly uncomfortable. She like wore a wig in front of her face. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Terrible.
She did put out some bangers though. She was
Oh,
cool.
she did. Yeah, she is cool.
Cheap Thrills, do you remember that song?
I sure do. I was a Chandelier fan.
Okay, nice. What are you a big fan of Lana Del Rey?
Not really. I mean, I like her sound and I like her style, but it's not something I would like listen to in the car.
Yeah, I like Video Games. I like that song.
Mm-hmm.
She has a couple. Born to Die, that album. I like that.
Yeah.
But I've noticed, you know who loves Lana Del Rey from my experience? Gay men.
Who?
Obsessed with her.
Really?
Yes, yeah.
Didn't know that.
One of my coworkers yesterday was just like, I need a break. I'm going to go listen to some Lana. I was like,
They
all right,
like
buddy.
decompress.
Yeah.
Decompress with Lana.
He's like, I need to wind down. And I was like, all right, good for you.
Is it because she's weird? I feel like gay people like weird stuff.
I don't know she's weird. Yeah, she's very accepting. But she's also like calming, I think. Like a lot of her music, to me, I find
Very
it very
calming.
calming.
It's
Yeah.
almost like spa music.
Yes. But not in a generic way. It's still very distinct.
Mm-hmm. It's dark sounding too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that I do like. I think that's why I thought a lot of Taylor's the Torture Poets Department stuff sounded like Lana.
Oh,
Darker
yeah.
and
maybe because they've been hanging out so much, Taylor wrote that stuff.
yeah. She's like, is it cool if I steal your sound?
And I was like, of course, Taylor.
Anything for you.
All right, what did you hear that Taylor Swift has not been at the last 2 Kansas City Chiefs games?
Yeah, I heard that. I've heard we haven't seen her at all in a couple weeks.
What do you make of that?
Where is she?
Even though, listen, the NFL literally planned the Chiefs' schedule around the Eras Tour so that she could go.
They 100% did.
And she did not show up. So some people might say
working.
Some people might say she broke up with Travis. Other people might say she's making, yeah, she's working. She's putting the finishing touches on the last leg of the Eras Tour.
Look, either way, she's working. Because if she just broke up with Travis, she's writing.
Yeah.
We're getting Taylor Swift 13 or whatever people call it. Are we on 13? Yeah, I think it's the next one's whatever. Either way, she's working.
Taylor Swift 13 is going to be the biggest album ever. 13? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she better not fuck this up.
But are you Look, I was a little concerned. I don't really think they broke up, but then when I read that she missed the second game, I was like, uh-oh. It doesn't look good. She's definitely not trying to convince people that they're still together.
You know, I feel like I really did at the beginning. I thought they were going to like last forever. And now I'm like, I think it ran its course.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. It's just the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah.
So I know when they were like at the tennis, what was the tennis match they were at?
The US Open.
I pointed out to you, I was like, he's always the first one to pull away from her when she's like dancing with him or whatever. I'm like, he's always the first one to like step away. And I didn't like that. But that was a red flag to me. So maybe that's what made me like change my mind. I don't know.
Yeah.
He just didn't seem into it.
But yeah, so I don't think you agreed with me on this. But when I sent you that video of you at them at the US Open, I was like, these are 2 people that look like they are not having fun, and they are desperately trying to prove to whoever's watching that they're having fun together.
It was a lot.
It was too much. Like, they were like too conscious of the cameras, and they're like putting on a show and grabbing each other and dancing and singing. And I was like, we get it. Like, you guys are really fun. You're extroverted. You like to sing and dance and touch each other. Stop.
Yeah. I can't imagine what that would be like. But I don't know. At what point do you say, like, let's sit somewhere where people can't see us? Like, there's got to be boxes or something where they could be hidden away.
Yeah, I'm sure there's tons of famous people there that are sitting in more private areas.
Yeah. I don't know. So it's like, if I'm overseeing it, I can't imagine how people who like don't love her are feeling at this point. Because like, we love her.
Did you see, man, I think it was Matt Stafford's wife said something about how she's looking forward to like not hearing about Taylor Swift anymore at the NFL. I
Really?
forget, but it's some kind of burn. I don't know. I was like, I do feel for the NFL fans that are just trying to watch football sometimes. But
And
also it's I'm having too much fun with it.
yes. And like, she never asked to be shown on these things, but like we said, there's a way for her to go and not be seen if she wanted to. But
Yeah.
she wants to have these normal parts of her life.
Yeah.
So she tries, but it's not going to happen. You're Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I can't imagine like freshly meeting somebody, dating them, and like trying to develop a relationship with them. And literally every time someone sees you, you both are supposed to act like you're so in love and so obsessed with each other and everything is perfect. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's probably not.
Well, and it's been over a year now.
Yeah.
They've definitely had time to, you know, argue and all the other negative things that happen when you're not at the very beginning of a relationship.
Yeah. Well, I hope they figure it out. I'm worried. I just feel like there's nobody like Travis, so I don't want her to lose him.
Well,
But
yeah.
we'll see.
But I also, something about Taylor that I'd like to point out is like, she has to realize that no matter where she goes, she is stealing the thunder for whoever that thing is supposed to be about. So, like, Jack's wedding, she's seen there, and nobody's talking about Jack and who he's getting married to. Everybody's talking about the fact that just Taylor's there and what was she wearing.
Yeah.
And then football, completely steamrolled football. And then there was the tennis thing. And I'm like, I couldn't even tell you who played tennis, but I know Taylor was there. I know what she was wearing. So it's
Yeah.
like, I feel like she needs to start being aware of that too.
Yeah. Or maybe start going places in disguise, but not like hidden, like, you know, when she's wearing like a bag over her head or whatever she did with Joe Alwyn, but like a fun disguise, you know? Like,
Yes. Or like, just, I mean, and so many Swifties are like, we need to let her live her life. It's like, she can, but like, there's other ways she could not be seen. She wants to be seen. If she didn't want to, she would find a way.
yeah, I agree. When do you think we'll find out more about what's going on right now? Do you think we will ever find out?
We will find out eventually. Let's see. When does she start her shows up? Is it Florida? Are they next?
Yeah, Miami.
All right, let's see what the surprise songs are, because I feel like that's when she tells us what's going on.
Ah, that's so insightful. I love that. All right. I have a couple other questions for you.
All right.
Nobody Wants This TV show on Netflix. Have you seen it?
No, what is it?
Oh my gosh, the one with Kristen Bell and Adam Brody.
What? It's
The
called
one,
Nobody Wants This?
yeah, the one with Kristen Bell and Adam Brody, where he's a rabbi and she's like a sex podcaster.
Okay. I did see like a preview or whatever.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't watched it. Is it good?
I am a couple episodes in. I'm almost done. I'll probably finish it
Mhm.
tonight, actually. I would highly recommend you watch it. And the first like 2 episodes, I was like, is this the best show I've ever seen? Like, it's so
Like,
funny.
better than Only Murders?
I know. Like, I was taken
What? Dairy
aback. I was
Girls?
like, is this my new favorite show?
Oh my
And then
gosh.
the first 2 episodes are like perfection. And then it
Mhm.
kind of tapers down. So
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
curious to see how they bring it together at the end. That's going to be where the final verdict rests for me. But
Right.
I would highly recommend that you watch it. Also, like, I
Okay.
haven't seen Kristen Bell in a while, so I've missed her.
Yeah. She was in that couponing movie.
Which one?
Oh, I can't remember what
Queen
it's called
Pins?
now. Yes, Queen Pins. Did you watch
Okay.
that?
I didn't watch that. Did
I
you?
tried. I got bored.
Yeah. Yeah.
A movie has to be so good for me to actually pay attention to the whole thing.
She did some weird stuff on Netflix.
Yeah.
But yeah, and
What
Adam
I'm watching
Brody.
right now, have you seen or heard of on Netflix Kevin Can Fuck Himself?
I've never seen it. I've heard of it though.
Okay,
What's
you
it
have to
like?
look it up. Well, it's like it like really caught my attention. I was very confused the first episode because when her husband is in the room, it's like a sitcom. It's got like the laugh track and everything. And then when he's not in the room, it's like dark drama.
Ooh,
And
okay.
they change
Interesting.
the aesthetic and everything.
Yeah.
And so I that's like right up my alley. You get a little bit of comedy and then the darkness also. And that first episode really good. I think I'm on maybe episode 3 or 4 and it's like a little boring, like slowed down for sure.
Yeah.
She's trying to kill him at the moment with drugs, so
Sounds great.
yeah.
But you know what I did forget to bring up? I'm sorry to go back to my show, but I need to just talk about Adam Brody because I know we've talked about
Okay.
Adam Brody and how handsome he is and how
Mm-hmm.
when we were like teenagers, he was like, I feel like he was on the OC and then he was really cute on the OC
Mm,
when we were
so cute.
teenagers and then he just disappeared for a long time.
He did.
And I mean, I'm sure he's been doing stuff, but I haven't seen him. And then now
Mm-hmm.
he's back and he's just like a grown-up man and he has a beard and he just like I don't know.
So handsome.
He's just such a delight. I'm just like I
He
missed you, man.
is. Well, and he was in The Ring for like just a couple seconds, and that's where I fell in love with him.
The scary movie The Ring?
Yeah, it was like one scene, maybe
What?
2.
I did not know that. What does he do?
And he's like, there's a girl who dies, and he's her friend.
Oh my gosh. I did
But
not
he's
know
like,
that.
he's talking to either the main lady or the kid. I can't remember which one, but hopefully I'm right. Hopefully I'm not thinking of something else.
I'm gonna have to look it up. Did you know that Misha Barton, she was also on the OC? Did you know she was in The Sixth Sense?
No, I don't remember that.
She's when she was like a teenager, she's the girl who her mom poisoned her to death, by like
Yeah.
giving her a little bit of rat poison and then she accidentally did too much, I think.
Yeah, I don't
That's
remember
Misha
that being
Barton.
her.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
Wow.
And I feel like there's a lot of stories of actors who like, they get somewhat famous, but then you look back and that like one of their first movies was like a scary movie that they just like had to do.
Yep. Or like Anna Ortega was the McDonald's girl
Aw,
or
so
something. I can't
cute.
remember. I think it was McDonald's. Maybe it was something else. I don't know.
That's adorable.
It is adorable.
Is anything else that we should bring up before we sign off?
I can't think of anything.
Okay. I do want to say, I know we texted about this, but I just want to put it out there to the internet for the record. Avril Lavigne has a new song out. With some country guy. I don't know his name. Nate
Terrible.
Smith.
Absolutely terrible.
Nate Smith or something. And I have listened to the song extensively, as I do every Avril Lavigne song that comes out. And I don't hate it, but I'm just like, Avril, why this guy? Like, Avril sounds great. Her voice
What are you
is
doing?
beautiful in all circumstances, but I'm just like, this song is not good. What is called Can You Die from a Broken Heart? I don't know. People go listen to it. Tell me what you think. But
It's
I'm
trash.
just like, maybe what if here's an idea. What if everybody who's not a country musician just like doesn't make any country songs? Like, what if we tried that?
And people who are country musicians, do you want to try rock instead?
We all Okay, we're done with country, you guys. Beyonce, Post Malone, like Avril. You guys don't need.
MGK, didn't he do? He did a country cover, I think.
Oh my gosh,
Country Roads. Is
Lana
that right?
Del Rey supposedly is going to come out with a country album too, and I'm like, you
I'm
guys,
sick of it.
Taylor did it in 2006. Let's call it good. Like, we're done.
Yeah, we're done here. She's already done it.
Let's get some, let's get some amps. Let's get some drums. Let's get some electric guitars.
I am here to say, on the record, turn up the volume. I miss drums. I miss a drum set.
Yeah. Let's bring the
Not the
drums.
little electric drums either.
This is us, the bitch pack friends coming to the music industry. Turn up the volume. That's all we want.
We know what we're talking about.
Yes,
We're-
we have listened to a lot of music.
Nothing but Taylor Swift for 2 years.
Yeah, but yeah, we are experts. Yeah, that's all. That's all I got. Oh, you know what? I want to bring it back to Lana Del Rey because it did remind
Okay.
me of something. What I was saying,
Stay
how
down.
even if you're famous, if some guy is just like, "You're really pretty, can I buy you dinner?" is enticing. I was watching an interview with Drew Barrymore a while ago, and she said she was like going to try to get back out there with dating, and she was telling this story about how she walked through Central Park and this guy said hi to her and she started flirting with him and she was like so proud of herself. And I was like, Drew Barrymore, can't you just make a call if you want to go on a date? Like, can't you just call somebody to like you're like so rich and so powerful and so well known and so likable,
Mhm.
and you still are just like finding random dudes at the park? Like,
Who do you want to date? Just say.
just tell him he'll date you. So
Just
I feel
say.
like that actually like really I mean, it was a while ago, but I remember it because I was just like, there's still people too, and it's like hard for them to find somebody. And
Mhm.
I don't know. So I'll let to say, I feel like it helped me like understand this whole Lana Del Rey thing too, because she's like, he's just, I'm just a person, and like I
Yeah.
need somebody to
I
love me, you know?
I do feel like famous people are very lonely.
Yeah.
Like I remember watching a Lady Gaga something, a documentary of some sort, and she was just so sad and lonely when she wasn't like putting
Yeah.
on a show. She was just miserable.
Yeah. Hey, Lady Gaga's engaged now. Do you see that?
I know I heard it. Are they still engaged or did they get married?
I
Because
don't
I
know.
thought it was a while ago that I heard it. I don't know. I need to pay attention.
I don't know. I'll have to Google it. But
Googly.
she at least got engaged. Maybe she's married. And I was like, I love that because I've definitely seen similar things for her. And
Mhm.
I'm like, she's such a weirdo, so I feel like it's hard.
I love her. I love her so much.
I do too. Are you gonna see the new Joker movie that she's in?
Oh, yes, definitely.
I can't wait to see that. I
And
think
my motivation is her.
yeah, for sure. She's so great. And I love that she like only chooses movies randomly. She's like every couple of years
Like
she's like, you know what? I'm gonna do that.
it has to be something that she would like actually want to do
Yeah.
and not just for the job.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the season of American Horror Story she was on?
No, I didn't.
American Horror Story Hotel. Again, the motivation was her and she delivered.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I'll have to look into it.
I don't think you would like this show, but she was brilliant.
Yeah. Murder's like not super fun for me, but
Sorry, Riley pooped apparently.
oh, good for
Repeat
her.
that.
All right. Well, that's all I got.
All right.
We're your bitch
Same.
pack friends.
Bye.
Bye.